Call to get long-term immigrant workers permits. Local, state, and federal Latino elected officials are urging the president to make this happen.
Reporter Alyssa Munoz spoke with our state treasurer, who's joining this call. Alyssa.
Well, Shelley, Darlene, she says this would address the lack of workers permits availability for long-term immigrant communities across the United States, including a large population here in New Mexico.
Our country was built on the backs of immigrants. And New Mexico in particular, being in a very unique situation by the border in a majority minority state, really has the opportunity to be at the forefront of doing the right thing.
State Treasurer Montoya, along with 13 other members of Congress, wrote President Biden asking for new work permit programs for undocumented spouses or immediate family of U.S. citizens, dreamers, those brought to the U.S. as children who are too young for the DACA program, and long-term residents who have been denied a path to legal status.
All of those people have been giving to our communities, they've been serving, they've been building our economy, they've been paying property taxes and any other kind of taxes that we have.
KOAT economic expert Riley White says this has the potential to have some positive economic impacts.
Of course, there is much that needs to be done with immigration reform in the United States right now, but it will be said that in the story of the 21st century economy, the countries that are able to attract immigrants will outperform those that will not be able to.
Not to mention, this could prevent people from being taken advantage of.
Just some of these bad players in the work business that say, well, I'm doing you a favor because you don't have your work permits, so I'm going to pay you a lot less than I would pay the other person. And that's not fair for that person's family.
But some wonder what this could do for New Mexicans in the workforce.
One pathway for immigrants in these work permits is they fill a lot of critical roles that aren't really filled well by native-born Americans. And they offer opportunities that way to help bolster a lot of economic potential and economic growth in the economy.
Why adds right now we have a 3.8% unemployment rate. This is the lowest it's been in the last 5 decades. Now these permits could help keep those numbers down. Reporting in studio, I'm Melissa Munoz, KOAT Action 7 News.
It is unclear if the president will take action on the request ahead of the election cycle.